Hey, it's Bradley J. A little bit later than usual today. My apologies, and you can see I am nowhere near prepared for this one. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me if you're here. Apologies for the absolute horror show. I haven't done the thumbnail for this one, I haven't done the description for this one, and frankly, it has been an absolute hectic night. So I got home less than an hour and a half ago. My dinner is actually sitting next to me right now, which I'm half thinking about eating on there, but frankly, that seems rude, so I'm going to not and just have it stare at me this entire time. Camera's not in the right position. Ah, that's mildly better. So yes, I'm here, finally. We're here for the February live stream, which will include the next Film Review Open Challenge selection for March, as well as a couple of updates, including why the heck am I so fuzzy? So let's get started with the Film Review Open Challenge, because honestly, I get more excited by this every month. So, for the benefit of those who haven't seen one of these live streams before, I have a list of films that have been nominated. Anyone can nominate a film. Everybody gets one. They go onto a Google Docs page, so they each have a number next to them. My wife picks a number at random, writes them out for me, and that way she doesn't get to pick the film, she just picks the number. That's picked at random using a random number generator from Google. This stream is not sponsored by Google. It really should be, but it isn't. Yeah, I find out here now it is, and it's unlucky number 13. Number 13 is one I have been looking forward to for a while, for one reason, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is a double feature Film Review Open Challenge. March's selections will be Beauty and the Beast, the original and the remake. This is something I have been pondering for a long time. Ever since one got nominated, I thought, well, we should do both now, maybe not. But both got nominated at separate times. Number 13 and number 40 were both Beauty and the Beast. Both will be removed, and I will be doing a back-to-back, reviewing both of them, much like I did with the Dirty Dancing review, I think, because I think that worked out quite well. So I'll go over both of them, but instead of making it out like I'm not going to, I will look at both of them. I'll restructure the whole thing. It means I've got two films to watch, but they're both pretty good, so I have no issue with that. And frankly, I don't need to see the trailer, so we're not going to subject myself to that. That chicken is looking really good. You know what? I'm going to excuse me. Yeah, I have. I got home for. I haven't changed. All I've done is I've taken off my tie and done a couple of other buttons. Okay, it says I'm successfully connected. Can someone please in the chat confirm that I am still online? While we do that, we've got comments that say yellow and banana, as well as nice beard, beardy McBeardface. Thanks, Mabono. Thanks, that doesn't quite work, does it? Well, it says that there are 3 people on. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that I'm still live and online, and that was a technical glitch. But yeah, Beauty and the Beast. I look forward to that. Knight's Tale is coming up later this month, as is another short. One thing I've done recently is to not do one video a week. It's taken a tremendous amount of pressure off of me, and my subscriber count hasn't changed too much. I was worried that not doing content regularly would mean that my subscriber count would fall or not grow as much, but it's been pretty steady, so I'm going to stick with it for now. And the format at the moment unless I've got something extra I want to put in for whatever reason, is one film review open challenge and one original piece of some sort. This month, I'm not quite sure yet. I've got a small piece that, yeah, don't take that out of context. I've got a bit that I did a while ago that I just need to turn into a video. It won't take much effort because I've done half the work already. I might put that out since February is quite a short month anyway. Yeah, I think that I think that's helped, and it also takes a little pressure off of me for this and the next month because it's panto season, and it sort of leads me on to the beard as well. The beard is not a popular decision at home. My little boy likes it, my wife and my little girl do not. But it's one of the I was supposed to do panto a couple of weeks ago, but a couple of class members tested positive, and so we couldn't do anything with that. So I sort of made the decision whilst doing a half asleep update video on my Facebook page that said that I'm basically between the roles. I'm going to sort of just grow out the beard like actors do, you know, because I'm a proper actor now, apparently. You will see snippets of what my costume and therefore my character in the pantomime Aladdin will be. It is something which you can't unsee, put it like that. But yeah, you'll see soon enough. The next scheduled performance is also a double feature on the 12th of February at Cleveland Hall in Borstal. There are still tickets available for the 6 p.m. showing. The 3 p.m. sold out, so a second performance was added at 6 p.m. There are still tickets available for that. If you're not able to make that and you are in Medway area, this Saturday, the 5th, there is an extra performance at Medway Little Theatre. Now, I'm not in that one, but it's still a really good show. So if you can't make any other one and you want to spend a nice afternoon, 4 p.m. UK time, obviously, £5 for an adult ticket, £3 for a child's ticket to come and see a really fun little panto in a really nice little theatre, the Medway Little Theatre. That's this Saturday, the 5th of February. Look at me promoting something and doing it properly. YouTube's taken a back seat recently due to Fiverr picking up anything. Not to mention the fact that I'm sort of trying to get back into a rhythm, and I've been concentrating on this beard. It takes concentration to grow this. But yeah, I don't think there's much more I want to sort of go into today. I think the beginning of this year has certainly gone a lot better than the ending of last year. I sort of drew a line under 2021. 2022 so far, not too bad. So let's keep that going. I'm reminded constantly that I'm very lucky to have what I have, and you know, where I can, I'll do what I can to sort of show that appreciation. And yeah, it's nice. I'm sort of at peace at the moment with where I am, which is better than I have been for quite some time. So as far as that's concerned, I'm very pleased. Yeah, so I've gone over to the Open Challenge. Actually, I did a quick review for the remake of Beauty and the Beast, and I seem to remember a certain regular guest, Mrs. Mallow, disagreeing with quite a few things that I said in that very short review. So it'll be interesting to see if I feel the same way now as I did then. Obviously, going into it, I believe the term that I disagreed with was that it's essentially the same film with a fresh coat of paint. So like I said, a quick review is my reaction coming out of the cinema, whereas a full depth review, I will go into it properly. So we'll see if I feel the same way or whether, with a bit of hindsight and a bit more of the magnifying glass aspect, that maybe I'll feel differently about And as far as quick review is concerned, I haven't been able to go to the cinema very much. There's quite a few films that I've missed as a result. A couple of films though, which I have seen. I'll give you sort of a quick go out here. Marvel Eternals, for example, I've now seen, and wasn't a fan. That just wasn't. Encanto, the new Disney one, it's fine. It's it's not terrible, but it's not blow away good, and it brings up a bigger problem. It sort of highlights a problem that I've noticed in a few Disney films. Now, by all means, disagree with this if you like, but when was the last time that there was a good Disney villain? I would argue the last good one was Tangled. I need to do more research to confirm that, but I think, let me see, I can't remember the name. Mother Gothel, I think, Gothel, something like that. The mum from Rapunzel was the last decent Disney villain. If you think about it, Moana, who's the villain there? Tahiti? Yeah, and no, I don't want to go into. No, it's Takal, isn't it? Yeah. I reviewed this film. You think I remember this? Yeah, Moana, Frozen had Hans, but that was a late development. Elsa should have been the villain there. Frozen 2 was her dead grandparents. It's like, what? Why? Raya and the Last Dragon, I barely remember. I know I've seen it. But I don't think there's been many good Disney villains. And I'm not doing Disney Pixar, I'm sort of doing exclusive Disney films here. It might be the subject of a podcast that I do at a later time. So if you have any suggestions on who that would be a good conversation to have on air with Bradley J #2, talking Disney villains, maybe. It's an idea. Right. I'm not getting any comments through, and I am assuming that that is a glitch with YouTube, because I can see there's sort of 2-3 people online, but comments are not coming in. So I am going to cut this one short now, so I can eat the rest of my chicken. And yeah, so if you've joined me live, thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching this on catch up and you can't find last night's live stream, it's because I wasn't happy with it at all, so it's set to private, along with a couple of other videos which I'll say about one day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm looking to get a push up until the 14th of March, Pi Day, if you're in America, or as we call it, the 14th of March, because Americans have the dates the wrong way round for reasons I don't care. But yeah, the 14th of March is when I set myself a goal last year to try and get 400 subscribers by then. I'm only 31 away, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you know anyone else who'd like to nominate a film, look at my reviews or anything like that, please recommend me. Share stuff around. That's how stuff gets stuff gets popular. If you haven't seen it already, then my review of The Fifth Element went up on Friday, which includes quite a funny outtake at the end. If you're interested in that kind of thing. But in the meantime, I'm going to cut it here. Thank you very much for watching.